As you can see, the list is endless on the number of coaches that are still in practice. I could keep going on, because I've just brushed the surface of the lethal coaches that still taunt the sport. Some that may be at Legacy Elite, Cypress Academy, or Dynamic Gymnastics. But there is hope for change, and there is hope that one day we won't have these monsters in power anymore. Although all I can do is provide awareness of what a toxic coach is to those who haven't reported them, I can also give advice to some gyms who I'd recommend. For starters, if you are looking for a gym to attend, ask yourself this: would I feel comfortable training under this coach? If the answer is no, then clearly it isn't the coach for you. But because everyone trains differently, it could be the right coach for your child. However, if something feels off, then it's probably off. It's your conscience, and you must listen. Rita Weber, mother of Olympian Jordan Weber, provided some great advice on choosing the right gym in her book. Here are some questions to ask yourself that she provided. Is my daughter progressing in the sport under their care? Does my daughter look forward to going to practice? Does my daughter respect her coach? Do I feel comfortable communicating with the coach? Do I feel my daughter is getting adequate attention and help? I know that for those who are familiar with Jordan, that in the end, her coach was toxic. But I can't blame her mother, Rita, for not knowing the side of him, and feel that these questions were still relevant and good to use when evaluating the relationship between parent, coach, and child. Rita also stresses the option of a viewing room when adults can watch their child train. Closed practices can foster abuse because it's behind closed doors, allowing coaches to get away with whatever they want, like touching kids inappropriately, or hitting and yelling obscenities like Everest does. Unlike Maggie Haney, Rita Weber states that you should find a well-organized business and be sure that the gym has an appropriate method of communication that works for you. Unlike an email-only situation, which obviously wasn't effective at MG Elite. Another rule of thumb when finding a gym is picking one with a good reputation. It would be a bad idea to choose Parkettes, since they have had over 50 years of allegations with abuse, compared to Chow's Gymnastics that hasn't. So if a parent or gymnast is thinking of looking for a coach to learn under, here's a couple places I'd have in mind. M&M, Andy and Janelle Memel, founded M&M Gymnastics in 1992. They met while working at a gymnastic camp and were married shortly after. After managing a local gym, they branched out to create M&M Gymnastics. They have dedicated their lives to sharing their love in this healthy sport with children and families. Andy also works with his daughter, Olympian Chelsea Memel, a staple for encouraging adult sports. Andy and crew have encouraged a healthy relationship between coach, family, and athlete. Another gym I'd recommend is KPAC. Christy Phillips Athletic Center, opened in the mid-2000s, focused on providing sports, physical therapy, and injury education. Christy Phillips learned under Caroli's harsh training methods. Decades later, learning how serious her abuse was, she now coaches to ensure fun and less on success at higher levels. She's helped many NCAA athletes, including Sam Serio, recent Auburn alumni. Chow's Gymnastics and Dance opened in 1998, ran by Chinese Olympian Liang Chow. Coached by both Olympian Shawn Johnson and Gabby Douglas, Chow always provided a safe atmosphere where discussion, not yelling, was encouraged. We believe all children are precious gifts. Every child, regardless of ability, deserves the best instruction possible. It is our goal to provide a safe and loving atmosphere in which each child knows he or she is valued. Dominique Dawes Gymnastics Academy says, "Our desire is to plant seeds of empowerment, all while teaching quality gymnastics, fostering friendships, and building memories that will last a lifetime." The owner, Olympian Dominique Dawes, has openly said that the goal is not to produce NCAA or elite level athletes, rather create strong girls at a slow pace to ensure safety and trust. Bottom line is, there are many great gyms out there. World Championship Center, Colorado Aerials, Randy Johnson's Global Gymnastics, Arizona Sunrays, Bart Connor Gymnastics, Twin City Twisters, Midwest Gymnastics Center, and First State Gymnastics are all current NCAA and elite level gyms that I'd recommend based on status and success. There are also many healthy recreational gyms like Dominique Moceanu Gymnastics Center. The list is almost endless, with majority of coaches in the world breeding a sport of trust, love, and selflessness. The media doesn't discuss this much because, well, we are a world that is most centered on the dangers and how to protect ourselves. We'd rather hear who is abusive than recognize those who are safe. Rita Weber once stated that caring about kids does not always equate to being a good coach. Coaching is not easy. It takes patience, skill, kindness, tough love, and finesse. And I firmly believe it.